All right, gang. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the terrible audio. The fucking friend's abandoned fucking house because we're building the back rooms in real life for a friend's birthday. We've been here all fucking day, and since it's an abandoned house full of dust and radioactive shit, I'm sleeping on the fucking balcony, like 4 stories up. We don't even know if the balcony's gonna hold, bro. So I'm out here on the balcony, right? And I realize, like, this is the last fucking chance I get to make Deltarune predictions. I fucking procrastinated the shit out of this. So here we go. So I gotta spit these out real quick. So one, the fucking roaring happens at the end. It's so obvious, bro. Like the way that Tricky Tony talks about it. Oh, the sun, one last time. This is gonna be the final shop theme. Like the roaring is happening at the end, bro. No exception. Especially because chapter 6 is an easier chapter to make because it's going to be post roaring. So everything that's going to happen pre-roaring will have to happen this chapter without exception. So, Light World boss fight, meeting Papyrus, meeting Azure, it's all going to happen. I think the general vibe is, since it takes place on a Sunday, probably going to be, having fun on a Sunday knowing Monday is coming soon. This is fucking stupid. But what I mean is, they're having fun and they're having dumbass adventures, but they know that the world's going to fucking end and that they're all going to fucking die soon. I'm not sure if I believe in the 3 Dark World theory, but I just wanted to mention it. There's a theory that basically the Dark World takes place in Carol's house, and then there's a 10 of basically there are 3 bosses. Sorry, I'm geeked out right now. It's 4:20 a.m. Nice. Basically, it's a theory that all 3 bosses from the prophecy are from chapter 5. So Carol, evil ass fucking Tenor, and Asgore are the 3 bosses of chapter 5. And I think Flowey's gonna have an evil ass comeback. Oh, sorry, there's a car coming down here, sorry. And there's Flowey's gonna have an evil ass comeback, bro, and I don't even say it's gonna be like fucking like a duck based after him. I think it's just gonna be normal fucking Flowey, bro. Like, not necessarily, but I think it's possible that Flowey could probably timeline hop, given he's super important in Undertale, and he's done fucking nothing in Deltarune, bro. The game's been building up to him, and he hasn't appeared yet, bro. So, just wanted to mention the Torii Gate hasn't dodged any of it, which is kind of suspicious. And unless they're kept for the very end, as I said earlier, I think either Papyrus or Azrael could come back. In terms of evidence, I think it would be Azrael. But I think in terms of kind of vibes, I think it would be Papyrus. But I think it'll be both. Well, I think the secret boss... Well, we can't predict the secret boss, but I know that at one point there will be evil-ass fucking Tenor. What's the opposite of I Miss Tenor? And Friend Inside Me. And possibly in the ending, since that's going to be the Roaring Sands is going to teleport to Undertale, and OG Undertale Sands becomes redacted. The weird route will go off the fucking rails, as we saw from the teaser, and possibly the end of the world like Undertale, like even more the end of the world than the fucking Roaring, or you get locked into it for the rest of the game. I think that the light isn't the sunset. I think that the light is going to be some sort of fucking fire or something, or maybe it's a really dramatic sunset, or a dark fountain, or a nuclear explosion, who the fuck knows. I think the night's going to dispel their fucking fraud status, because they're getting called a fraud. But then we're going to come back to fucking Castletown or something, and they're going to have to fucking murder the entire cast. I don't know, bro. But I think he, him, night, sorry about that. They'll do something fucking, they'll dispel their fraud status. Also, given by the sprites we've got in the game files, I think that Carol will fucking Gus Fring someone at one point with a katana. It definitely won't be pretty. I think, obviously, since the roaring happens at the end, you'll need to have a chance to go back to Castletown in order to get the Pure Crystal. Just going to mention it, I think Amalgamite's going to be revealed, the Knight's identity is going to be revealed, and it's going to be Amalgamate Death. I think the Knight is going to create the fountain from Chapter 5. Maybe the fountain... Yeah, no, the Knight creates the fountain from Chapter 5, maybe Chris, and the Roaring Fountain is definitely created by the Knight. I think Friend, if Friend becomes important, they will become important right now in this chapter. I think that in this chapter, Flashback 4 will play with the Lost Skull motif and the Starter OGG motif. I really hope we get Everyman news. We might get Roots, but it's not 100%. I think the shelter is going to be connected to Noel's house, not necessarily revealed here, but I just want to say it just in case. And the Ghana characters will completely Ghana fry this chapter, such as, normal NPC and shit, since, they're going to fucking start the roaring. So they have to Ghanaify soon. I think the secret boss, obviously, we know the roaring happens also since Chapter 5 is painted more as an end, the secret boss quest, the egg quest, the weird route doesn't really end, but it's implied to. So, Gersten's, prophecy, so it's all implied to end. It's going to be really fucking weird. Also, Sunset of the Seven Suns as an area theme, Seven Suns muted and points to the end of the world. So yeah, the roaring is fucking happening, bro. They've got no hope, bro. This is going to be a Ralsei happen. There's going to be a Ralsei chapter with a Ralsei-centric secret boss, I think. He's always getting mixed up with flowers. Hasn't happened yet. And at one point or another, I think you might get his hat back for aura farming purposes. But basically, TLDR, Chapter 5 is going to be the end of a lot of things, because it's going to be basically the fucking end of the normal game before the fucking roaring, and the shelter's going to be Chapter 7, I think. Bye-bye. Good night, gang. Bart, hai qualcosa da dire? No, he's got nothing to say. Bye-bye.